forming opinions and expressing ideas, working together, taking action to strengthen communities, and whether it's working for people to have access to a community park or cleaning up an area around an apartment complex, getting rid of drugs or other problems there, connecting with the school where your children go, all of those kinds of things. Those are really important part of what we do in life, and those are the people we need to be able to talk to. One of the things I do with ESL learners, I remember I was substituting for a class. I don't know where I was substituting, but I was in this class. It was a beginning level class, and there were people in the class who'd been in the beginning class like for years. They just kept staying in beginning. And so I said, well, who do you talk English to? And they all said, my English teacher. I was like, not anybody? It's like they never talked to a neighbor, they never talked to their child's teacher, they never talked to their children in English. They were not using English anywhere. And one of the most important things to do with people is to find out who can you talk to. Yeah. And you do want to encourage them to encourage their children to grow up bilingual. So it's absolutely important they talk their native language to their children. And if they're literate and have books in their native language, reading to their children in their native language will prepare them better for school than trying to teach them English first. So there's all sorts of things they can do in their native language with their children. But their children can also be a source of practicing, and children can help them learn to speak different kinds of things. And so there's all sorts of opportunities within the family and within the immediate community that people can practice English, and so helping them to find people who can be their just day-to-day English coach, their English-speaking friend, to do it. Because one of my own experience has been, if I have to figure out how to talk to someone, I do a whole lot better learning the language than if I sit at home with a book. Yeah. Only wait for my tutor to help me, or only do things. It's that I really have to communicate. One of my favorite stories, I worked for a time with, they were Hmong refugee group. They're very similar to the Karen. Out in Orem. There was, in the 70s, there were a number of them living here in Utah County. They all migrated to California as the end of their resources came. But anyway, I just remember we were in there was a little branch out there, so I was in the LDS church branch, and one day, and I worked with a friend who had been on a mission to Thailand, and so she could speak Thai and communicate with almost all of them in Thai. And I was kind of the, well, I don't speak Thai, and kind of helping out different things. Well, one day something happened. The little children came into our class and blah, 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 blah. And so my friend who spoke Thai went off with the kids to help, and I'm like, I said, what just happened? And these women who had, again, been in the beginning English class forever and no reading, writing skills or whatever, said, oh, the little children he locked in the closet. And I went, wow, that was a pretty complex sentence there. And again, it was like, these people have been going to English class, but they were so shy they had never said a word to anyone. They never let anyone know that they could speak anything until that emergency came up, when there was no one there to talk to. So after that, I was like, why am I not talking to these people? Why do I think I can't talk? And why can't I learn some things and meet them halfway? And that really changed the situation. But this helping people